Singapore is the third most expensive city to live in.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, behind like Osaka and Tokyo in Asia, within Asia.
Wow, oh, in Asia.
Yeah, within Asia. So do you guys think like it's too expensive? Or
Yeah.
are you spending well within your means? Or?
Well, because I shop a lot, so I think like things like rent is like a bit exorbitant. But other than that, I think food is cheap, it's still amazing, and everything else is fine. Transport is fine, except for cab fares though. God damn it, these taxi companies. It's a bit crazy, but other than that, I think it's okay.
Cab fares is still all right. I don't drive. I completely do not want to drive because I don't believe in a car in Singapore. It's ridiculous to own one. Sorry, but drivers out there. I believe in a transport system that's magnificent. It's still affordable. I mean, if you head on out of Singapore and you go somewhere else, just go to the States, go to Australia. Far expensive. From one place to the other, it'll cost you $40, whereas in Singapore, maybe $12. So that's about it.
I've had $30, so it's a bit far. From where to where? Well, from town to Woodlands. I live in Woodlands, so it's a bit painful. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's peak hour traffic or maybe surcharges.
And then there's like this $3, and then there's what $5. Like what is it? But yeah, generally still cheap.
Okay, how about fines and like like in everything you do, there's a risk. Let's say if you litter. Like you're saying there's a risk of being fined. Have you guys been fined before?
Thankfully, no.
You? Zero.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have friends that have been fined and what do you think about it?
Well, good on them.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's good and bad. I mean, it's quite embarrassing. Like friends from out of town come in and say, "What? You get fined for this?" Then we have to explain. Sometimes it's not enforced, like chewing gum. I think it's what's kept our streets clean. So that's what I'm thankful for. I think the end product is what I'm thankful for. In between, it's quite embarrassing.
It helps. Yeah. It really does help. I mean, the fines and all that. So you're kept in check. This is not going to happen. All right, you're cool. Look, as what you mentioned. Streets are clean. We've got a great society to live in. It's easy. I've seen a couple of my friends being fined, and they accept it. They know they've done something wrong. They know they're guilty about it, but yet they'll readily pay for the fine and move on.
I think they have to go watch a video before.
How come they never told me that?
I'm not sure now. Okay. I'm not sure about now. I remember my friend got fined. She and her boyfriend then, and then they're gonna watch a video. They had to go. Yeah.
Was it a very educational video?
Yeah.
Did they learn a lot?
It's quite funny actually. That's why I think cut those things out lah. It's quite embarrassing for them.
Yeah. Okay, so a lot of people tell, there's so many rules to work within. Do you sometimes feel that Singapore feels like a giant experiment?
I mentioned earlier on that that's the reason why it's great to start a family. I mean, not that experimenting with it's a boy.
Exhibit A is wrong. We'll start Exhibit B now.
It's got everything in it to nurture your children from start to, even if they want to migrate eventually, I don't know. But it's good to inculcate good habits in them. It's a great way to start. That's the reason why. They've got so many bits and pieces. You fit the puzzles together. Don't spit. Don't do this. Do this. Learn this. The educational process is. It's turning. It's eventually evolving to a better system that's good as well. So it's good. It's great.
I agree that you inculcate these good habits like don't spit, no littering and all that. But I think then it's kind of like forced. Like you don't do this because you'll be fine. I think it's also up to the parents. Not saying anything, but to tell the children that. And I see some parents here. They teach their children in the wrong way. They shout at them openly, and that's awful. I'm not saying that all parents do that, of course, but I've seen and or they make fun of animals, and I'm very protective about cats especially. Yeah. So I saw a parent telling his child "Hey, look at the cat. Look, I'm kicking the cat. It's very funny, It's awful. So I think it's how the parents teach, and you don't need things like a fine, or outward embarrassment. If you if you get caught for littering, you have to wear a bib and then pick stuff up. Yeah, I think that's a bit forced. Yeah, that can be fine-tuned. Yeah, but I also understand that the government had no choice, and then there were lots of illiterates around, and there was no other way but to do that.